Mike, I have always said that during this pandemic, we have to focus on things we can control, and things we can't control, we can't allow that to manipulate or kind of run our lives. I mean, we can't be totally occupied by things that we really can't change. We can't change the pandemic. We can't change vaccines, medications. But there are things still within our wheelhouse. And there are new opportunities, right?
There's always new opportunities. It's just a matter of what news station you flip on. If you watch certain news stations, you're going to hear there's no jobs available. And if you look at other avenues, you'll see there's a lot of jobs available. Mm-hmm. It just really depends on what you're looking at and who you're surrounding yourself with. For Brooke, she's all alone right now, and she feels like her dreams have been shattered a bit. But let me tell you, I mean, to be the chief of staff of Barbara Bush, I mean, I couldn't do that. I guarantee you, you're more organized than I am. You have an art and a passion and a skill set that a lot of us don't have, and you're actually ahead of the curve.
On a fundamental level, do you still believe in yourself and believe that there's greatness still ahead of you?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I wake up every day and I'm like, all right, it's a brand new day. Forget yesterday, and it's a new day. So then an hour later, I might be in tears and kind of, wanting to crawl back under the covers. And then you have to mentally talk yourself out of it. And, that the process has changed. And it's almost as if I'm a stay-at-home mom who now has to figure out, since we can't network and the traditional ways of me finding jobs and letting people know about who I am in my career, those things are gone. And so for me to sit behind a computer or my phone and try to just look at things that way, I'm learning new skills and trying to figure out as I go. And it makes me somewhat even feel more stuck because I'm not getting any response.
Yeah.
A computer doesn't smile back to you.
That's right. Absolutely. And Coach Mike, it's really a lot about the story that you tell yourself.
Oh, it's completely the story. I mean, even for Brooke, she's hooked up on this story about she needs to look at the shoes. Well, Brooke, you can't look at the shoes, so you better look at something else and create a new narrative, because you're not looking at the shoes unless you decide to go on a six foot apart walk, right? And that's it. That's the reality. You either accept and go, I'm going to figure out a new way to find something really attractive about this guy I want to be with, or you get stuck on the shoes. But if you're stuck on the shoes, you're not walking, you're just stuck.
Here we have someone who is smart, resourceful, has all the tools. What would you suggest would be a way she begins to start getting her life back, including, by the way, making some money?
Well, I think the first thing for Brooke or anyone is to identify what they need to do during this period of time. I created something called the rep scale. So it's either you need to reinvent, evolve, or pivot. The reality is with COVID, it's not about evolving. It's about pivoting or reinventing. So I think for Brooke, a lot of people do this where they feel like I put my heart and soul into something, it's gone. Therefore, I need to put my heart and soul. It's going to take 10 to 15 years before I build up a career again. Brooke's talented. She's smart. She's attractive. And really, she needs a thinking partner. She needs someone to help hold her accountable, get her into the spirit of who she truly is, because you can tell. I mean, even in this interview right now, I'm like, oh, Brooke's going to turn around in 2021.
That's right. That's right. Well, guess what? Here we are. It's the new year. I love a new year. I'm not into resolutions, by the way. People know that. But I love a new year because I feel like psychologically, it's like wiping the canvas clean. So here we are, Brooke, Mike. Mike, would you be willing to work with Brooke if she's willing to work with you to help her get unstuck, and then we can follow you guys and see how she's doing down the road a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, Brooke, I would love to have you on my podcast, Always Evolving. Anyone who's listening in could be a fly on the wall. Dr. Ian came on my podcast, although he provided me with a lot of wisdom, but I would love to coach you. I would love to help you, and I know I can help you transform what's going on. I know it.
That'd be amazing.
All right, guys, we got a perfect setup here. Brooke, you're going to get help. Mike, you're going to give her help. In fact, Brooke, you're going to have one-on-one coaching from one of the team members from CAST Centers. And you know what? You guys work together, and we'll see you in a few months and see how it goes. We're going to have a new Brooke. I know we are.
Yay. That'll be exciting.
All right, Brooke, virtual high five, Brooke.
There we go. All right, guys, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you in a little bit.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Ian.
Okay.